Okay, we're back. So the plan is to make Uskawa not mad at us anymore. Then we'll finish out Abyss, actually, is what we'll do. So we'll finish the Abyss, we'll get the Abyss rune. But we won't go down until Uskawa's not mad at us anymore, which shouldn't be... I can't imagine it would be too much longer, you know? And this will give us a chance to get a little more experience as well. Because remember, Necromutation's still only at 36%. Perhaps next game I will show off doing extended without Necromutation or without Staff Form. Because I don't think I've shown that at all yet. Also, I'll show some other methods. Depending on how the character goes next time. Oh, and he's already not mad at us anymore. So, let's just head on down, you know. That didn't take long, that was cool. But it's like we're in here anyway, so let's make good use of it. Now remember, we are worshipping Chei now. That changes our movement quite a lot. With that said, as long as we're not fighting anything terribly scary, it's fine. Because my defenses are absurdly good. In fact, I'm going to train nothing but dodging for a while once Necromutation is a little more reasonably castable. Well, dodging and stealth. Because with all this strength, it really doesn't matter that I'm wearing CPA. We're really just waiting for a route down now. We need to get to Abyss 3. Come on. There we go. Okay, we go down. I do like that we're finding the occasional useful item. It's pretty good. By the way, we've got Chei abilities. Bend time slows stuff next to me. Temporal distortion kind of pulls things to me. It makes time pass relative to me. Slouch does damage to things based on how fast it is. This is a great way to murder charge strikes. Step from time is the big one, which essentially is one of the best panic buttons in the game. It's not the best by any means, but it's very, very good. I see some silence from a specter. Probably shouldn't go closer to it, but this is fine. Used the feel to avoid getting mutated. Ah! I've been robbed. There was potions of mutation on the ground and a way down. And we got teleported by the abyss, which... well, that happens, you know. What are you gonna do? But yeah, once Necromutation is a little more castable, we are just so ready. And to be honest, it's castable now. We just have to do a single staff swap, and it goes down to 14%. No problem. Swap some rings too if I felt like it. Bring it down even lower. No problem at all. Okay, cool. Cool area. Yeah, there we go. Get the magic mapping. Yeah, we pretty much one-shot everything. Oh boy. Okay, this is a big problem, so we're gonna go ahead and use Slouch to kill that. It doesn't quite work for us, that's fine. Why don't we, Jeez, I have so much enslavement. Why don't I just enslave him? He just doesn't want to get enslaved. That's fine. 42%. Oh, I'll just haunt him. I can survive a couple more of these guys. Okay, cool. We're good. I need to probably train some throwing or something. I suppose I could have done Passage of Galubria there. But we don't really have, other than Slouch, which may or may not work. Actually, I'm shocked that didn't work because we're max piety, so extremely slow. It's very fast compared to us. And we have 27 invocations, so you would think that would instant kill him, but I guess not. But that's why we need these Javelins of Penetration online. Let's go deeper. Porting things to me. Hey, it looks like we may have already found... we may have already found the orb, or the rune, I mean. Okay, we're gonna make butterflies. Yeah, I'm like 90% that this is the one. Okay, cool. Thankfully, no mutations. Why don't we go ahead and put on Song of Slaying? We miscast, but you know what? I don't need Song of Slaying. I don't want to waste time, so I don't get teleported. There's no guarantee that... Ah! I knew that was going to happen. It's pulling me around a lot. I think we're going to have to go deeper. I believe that if the... I want to say that if the rune spawns on the floor, I think you have to go to a deeper floor. Or leave and come back. I don't want to leave and come back, so let's just go down. Okay. That's a way out. Should probably be casting regeneration. Unfortunately, I'm still hamstrung for a little while longer. We just kind of have to. Keep training necromancy and transmutation, because I really want this castable without wizardry. And it will be. It already kind of is, but we have some very bad potential miscasts. Okay. We are now on the final level of the Abyss. Normally kind of silly to come down here, but this character is ludicrously strong now. In fact, why don't we get some buddies here. This isn't quite so good. The forest ought to kill the Hellion pretty fast. Yeah, I got him. As for this dude up here, I've got him double haunted. I'm happy to just watch Haunt kill him. Okay, he dies, cool. Yeah, Hellfire is pretty scary to a Chei worshipper. It just kind of means that you should just treat yourself as rooted, you know? Like, don't move. Not rooted, that's an actual effect, but you know what I mean. Treat yourself like you're netted. Pretend you can't move. Okay, I've got some kind of holy thing here. There's an O-Fan. I don't know if this means that there's a rune nearby. If so, I've never seen this kind of vault. The grate got recreated. Okay. This is it. Let's pog our way to victory. Purple Draconian Shifter. Really giving me a bad day here. What? Oh. Oh my god. Okay, a portal to the Abyss spawned. A portal out of the Abyss. And what happened is I thought I was on a pog, and instead I was on a portal to the abyss. I wasn't paying enough attention, and so I just exited. That's fine. We'll get the abyssal rune later. Let's go to Cocytus, and let's finish it out. Yeah. My mana is a little bit low. I could probably take off that negative mana mutation, but it's fine. Yeah, now that we have, even with Chei slow, now that we have Lich Form basically online, without even having to swap, we are in a much better place. And we're just going to keep Lich Form online as best we can while we're in here. There's really no reason we wouldn't want to keep it online. Okay, let's slouch here, and one more time. The reason, of course, was to kill that Shard Shrike. Stuff all dies pretty quickly. Fine, good. Should probably be using infestation on some of this stuff. Yeah. And I can just haunt the Shard Shrikes. That's another way to deal with them. Down they go. Much easier now, huh? And it's only going to get easier as we go because my spell power and necromancy is only going up. Okay, okay, so it's either this one or this one. This is actually, I would say one of the worst layouts. Of course, that's just my opinion. But you're kind of forced to... You're forced to... I think you're forced to have flying unless they change something. No, they changed it. There's a shallow path now. I think they did that because of Rue. Technically with Rue you can sacrifice almost every means, maybe even every single means of flying. Meaning you'd have to like teleport, more or less you'd have to oh boy. Put on Lich form. Summon a forest. That kind of sucks here. We're gonna haunt the Serpent of Hell. Do I want to pog away? What do I want to do here? I suppose I could just duke it out. He can't really do a ton of damage to me realistically. Well, kind of. Just for safety's sake, I am going to teleport. Oh wow, he's doing pretty good damage to me actually. Okay. Why don't we just blink? Blink again. Oh man. Blink one more time. Okay, this we can fight. This is much better than what we were dealing with. No step from time, though. And we really don't want to get smited to death here. But that's fine, we handle it. Let's very quickly end the transformation and use regeneration. That could have been bad. I'm definitely gonna drink mutation. Yeah, that extra mana is huge. Oh, jeez. I'll haunt this. We're fine, we have enough AC. Yeah, we're good. Bog body. Why don't I just ambrosia real quick? I have so many, you know. Also, we've at least found out that this is, the... not the one where the rune is. So we found Arga, which is arguably the best axe in the game. One of the best weapons in the game. We can't wear it because it's speed. Let's do 13. Wow. Am I gonna do my fourth swap off? I just might. Do I want to swap gods just to wear Arga on my way up? I mean, eh. Probably not. I will cart it out of here though. Okay, I'm gonna rest up. We definitely need to train some more dodging soon. going to be really hard to get Lich Form higher than it already is, experience-wise. Why don't we just train up some dodging for a while? It's hugely good with that 28 dex. Yeah, this will be fine. I'm going to teleport. Okay, this didn't quite work out for me. Just trying to rest up a bit. Okay, there's our buddy. Servant of Hell. No particular reason that we need to kill him. Okay, this is a good enough teleport. As long as we're not dealing with the Servant of Hell, we should be able to kill just about anything in here. Even the Serpent of Hell we could kill if it was alone. Just don't really see the point. Antaeus I am probably going to kill, though. Yeah, something about this character just feels awkward. I'm not sure what it is. So passage doesn't want to work. Gained a point of EV already. Just with a little while of training dodging. It's good to see. Okay, Antaeus is going to be like right here, so let's just rest up. I need to drop some things. Like I said, I am going to take Argo with me. Even if I'm probably not going to use it. It's a real shame that you can't use speed. I mean, it makes sense. It's thematically appropriate, but still a shame. Okay, we're gonna pop on Lich form, just in case there's some ice fiends in here. Which there are. There almost always are. Alright, what does Antaeus have? He just has a ring of poison resistance. That's pretty easy. So what are we going to do to kill him? Well, we're going to open up by haunting him. We're going to infest this stuff. Worst case scenario, I blink away. Gonna haunt him again. One more time. Now he's next to me. I don't like that. Let's finish off this. Wow, there's a lot of these guys. I'm thinking it's pog time. Do I want to take a step? No, he can do too much damage to me at once when I take a step. Oh man, they really got me here. Let's just do Scroll of Summoning. Wow, this isn't really working out for me. I need to read Teleport. Honestly, I need to blink away as much as I don't want to. Yeah, I messed this up pretty badly. This is okay. Now that we're away, we're gonna teleport. Hopefully we end up far enough away. Oh my god. Alright, that's really bad. Whoa, we're gonna die. We're so gonna die. And I'm gonna deserve it for misplaying so badly. Oh man. Oh man, I should have died like 30,000 times in this run, so I can't really complain. Why did I let myself get to 4 mana while in Lich form? This is ludicrous. I mean, it's ridiculous because if I had mana, I could step from time and I'd be fine. Oh man. Really bad. Well, probably gonna die. Almost definitely, really. However, if I blink, if I blink like one of these 3 squares, I'm safe. So that's what we're doing. Oddly enough, not dead. It's not even remotely safe. Fog doesn't quite work. If they decide to ice bolt me, I'm dead. I mean, I've written this run off. I'm probably losing here. I think blink is the only real move here. And we're out of mana. They've decided not to attack me. Or not to bolt me. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I should have entered into the figurine a while ago. It's been too long since I've played Chei. I'm doing silly things. I should have entered into the figurine instead of the first teleport. Now we're relying on teleport to save us, which is the worst place you can be. Okay, feel is the only one that makes sense. Oh, we're so dead. If I close the door... Okay, let's map this out. I close the door. It probably steps here. I make the Ziggurat. It opens the door, and I go in, and it has several chances to kill me. I think closing doors is normal speed on Chei. If it's not, then I'm totally boned. Or I close the door, he takes a step, I end my transformation, and then I could quaff some things, but not enough to... I can't get mana back and use my abilities in time for him to... And plus, if I step from time here, it doesn't save me. Gonna close the door. Make a Ziggurat. Oh man, he didn't open it. Let's go in. Oh, and we're almost safe here. All right, let's be smart here. I do not deserve to streak. I do not deserve to win this game. If I still die to the Rime Drake, then well, that's fine. 76%, or I could cloud. Oh, let's fear for sure. Okay, we get to rest up. Oh man, that was ludicrous. Yeah, so to say we could have died there is an understatement. Just gonna pretend this run didn't happen. Wow. You have to misplay a lot to get into a situation like that. Jeez. Okay, so what to do from this point forward? I mean, that was on me for sticking in that fight versus all those guys. Especially since we have a freezing brand, so that's part of why we aren't killing things as fast as we should be in this place. Freezing doesn't solve problems in Cocytus. Plus, like, a broad axe has 13 damage, and a battle axe has 15, which seems minor, but it, you know, it comes into play. But with that said, no excuses. I should not have been in there. Oh, man. We'll do a bit of the Zig. Hey, scroll of blinking. It doesn't help that I have, like, no scrolls of blinking. But I mean... Well, we don't have control blink either. I just need to be a little bit more conscientious about when to run. The other thing is, we should probably be using deflect missile. I see that it's 100% now, but we could get that up pretty quickly. You know, I think we found a manual of air magic earlier in that first Zig, if I'm remembering correctly. And I didn't take it with me. What a fool I was. Well, we have the mana for another one. We have enough summonings that I should probably be using something else on top of what I'm using, like at least summon Hydra. Even that's up to 22%, and that's a level 7 spell. No Malign Gateway, unfortunately. Just looking at what's spawned here. Trying to see if any useful spells have spawned that are summoning. Shadow creatures, I guess. Yeah, pretty much just summon Hydra and summon Mana Viper. Mana Viper would be pretty useful. Okay, let's go down. Okay, here's a Lich. Let's just summon Forest. Now the thing is, we can actually finish this Zig, believe it or not. Infestation is enough to clear Zigs on its own. Well, not exactly, but it does a lot of the work for you. Do not want this book. As cool as it would be to cast Ignition. Yeah, I guess Ignition and Death Scarabs would work pretty well together. But yeah, I imagine Slouch in concert with Infestation is pretty good too on almost any floor. In fact, I'm going to walk down without Lich form on from now on. And we'll turn it on if we get a floor like this, which is a little bit risky. I'm getting smited. Why don't we just... I'm fine with immolating these dudes. Kind of annoyed that they can summon Juggernaut zombies. That's sort of cute. Yeah, perhaps that was unnecessary, that immolate. It's hard to believe this started as a BO game. It doesn't feel like it. Wow. +5 slaying. Fire dragon scales. This game has spawned so much slaying. Feels odd that we can't like one-shot things, you know? But that's on account of using a broad axe, really. Okay, let's go down further. I should be able to just melee this stuff. Easy enough. Yeah, very easy. Book of Summonings. Should I get Mana Viper? Maybe. I think I'm gonna get Shadow Creatures. It's not a bad thing to have in a Zig, honestly. What am I holding that's... I'll drop these Rings of Wizardry. Holding something else that I must have picked up. Oh, it's that Potion of Flight. I don't want to pick up Potions of Flight. Oh, and I found a Scroll of Silence. That's what happened. Well, we will fight, or we will drop this Book of Summonings. And we're going to head down further. Okay. I'm going to drink Invisibility for this. And we'll just clear this stuff out very easily. This is a very easy floor for us. Invisibility is what you should always use, by the way, against ghost moths if you are concerned about losing your mana. Okay. Yeah, let's go down. I see that we've got dragons. Okay, just a dragon floor. No big deal. As hard to believe it is as it is, our defenses are really, really good. You probably wouldn't think that based on how this game has gone. It's just extremely inexpert piloting by me. Trying to do too many weird things is what's happening. Trying to be just a little too clever, I would say. want that ring. I don't want that ring. Strength -5, and I mean it's good, but we've got more slaying already. Plus the Chei thing, I mean, don't get me wrong, Chei's really good, but if I wanted to play like truly optimally, I would not be playing Chei right now. I just kind of saw OCPA and wanted to use it, you know. Okay, let's go down. Alright, this floor is going to be easy. Everything's going to turn into a scarab soon enough. Nice. Alright, I'm going to get some spell casting. Hey, the large shield of ignorance. Do we want it? The answer is no, not really. I think what's happening is I've been doing this a little too much and I'm getting a little burned out. And that can tend to make you play very badly, no matter how good you might otherwise be. Okay, I'm just checking my items here. Let's go down. Okay, we've got a... Oh boy, we've got silence. Okay. Well, first of all, if we can survive this, we're going to leave. Secondly, I'm going to step from time. Okay, well that didn't work at all. Let's step from time again. Okay, so he's not... Oh man, I guess I gotta teleport. I just want to leave. Yeah, he's doing silence. Yeah, we are so unbelievably boned. Silence is horrible for this character. Oh no. Oh, we're so screwed. We're so unbelievably screwed. I just have to duke it out. Oh my god. Okay, let's do what we can. Okay, silence is off me. Maybe we're not screwed. We have about one turn to do anything. I could see blink. I am going to teleport. And then I'm going to haunt this jerk. Thankfully, we're not getting Hellfire, but that's probably because Cacademon's next to me. Okay, he turns silence back on. Jeez. Very resistant to fire. Very, very brutal is what this is. Probably should have C-blinked. What's funny about this is this is like the only Panlord, it seems like. And he just happens to have Silence, the most powerful spell in the game, when enemies have it, I would say. At least against certain characters, like this one. What to do? Well, if I move southeast, I'm in the fire. But I probably won't be hellfired. I think. That worked out. Cool. Guess I'm glad Lich Form's staying on. Okay, let's take out Brimstone Fiend. Let's enslave this dude. The more stuff on our side, the better. I could be summoning things, but I think really I just want to take out the last Hellfire threat. Well, the second to last Hellfire threat. That Iron Shot. Thankfully we reflected it. Hit points starting to go away. I really just want to start wailing on this dude. Immune to cold. What a jerk. Okay, we're gonna swing. We're gonna man fight him, as I've heard it's called. As I've heard it called, rather. Yeah, we're just gonna swing and we're gonna try to get him. Frankly, I hope this dude hellfires me, because it'll be more likely to kill this thing faster. Oh, he's not that tough. Yeah, he's not that tough. He's taking it. He summons things, but alright, we got him. Wow. Wow. What a game. What a game. Oh, man. Okay, new Wand of Clouds. Cool, I guess. Finally have a Scroll of Holy Word. I think the first one. Try on this cloak. No thanks on the cloak. Rather have my Scarf of Resistance. Now we're not going to go down. Almost definitely. Okay. Sadly, that means we're not going to have Chei. But that's fine. Oh, wait, no, what did I say? Sorry, I was thinking out loud. I was thinking about if I Yeah, I lost my train of thought. I was thinking about if I lost, if I abandoned Chei, I could probably have an easier time with some of this stuff. And what I meant to say was, if I don't go to the bottom of this Zig and get the figurine, we're not going to have... Yeah, well, I was going to say we're not going to have that figurine which lets us escape, which is really, really useful when you're worshipping Chei. I mean, it's useful on any character as an escape tactic, but it's like extra useful on Chei because of the dangers inherent to worshipping Chei. I don't know. This feels like way tougher than the last time I tried Chei. Like I've done 15 runes with Chei, and in the past it felt really, really easy. I'm not saying that it got nerfed. I don't think it got nerfed. I think I just got worse at playing around Chei's weaknesses. I may have forgotten some tricks, perhaps. It's probably just that I'm trying to do this really awkward hybrid that doesn't seem particularly good at anything. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave this place. I'm gonna grab the rune and I'm gonna teleport away. Because remember, we're like right outside. Fine. Or they can just let me loot the room at my heart's content. That's cool too. Can't complain about that. Well, that's pretty much the room. Let's teleport out of here after we get this gold. I don't understand why they haven't come back in here. Really odd. Whoops, didn't mean to read that. I'll make a note to myself to automatically inscribe don't read onto fog. So that doesn't happen again. Okay, we'll teleport again. That's the second really bad teleport. And here's the third really bad teleport right next to the Serpent of Hell. I think we can just duke it out with him, maybe. He's going to be slowed from this haunt. Yeah, we're probably fine. As long as he stays slowed. I'll haunt him again just to be sure. Got him. Okay, now I just want to reach the exit. Okay, passage doesn't want to spawn. All right. Whew. So, yeah, that was bad enough play that I barely want to post this, but I'm gonna. I'll own up to the shame. What did I have? 16 hit points. That was really, really, really bad. And Cocytus, I mean, at the end there, right before I went into the Zig. Oh man, brutal. So first of all, if I'm going to be using this guy, why don't we go ahead and buy Lesser Beckoning? That's like a necessity. Let's go buy this Manual of Air. Train some of that, and Charms. We're going to buy the Book of Enchantments. Maybe train spellcasting as well. Anything we're not casting. I haven't really cast Yara's, but I would like to have it. I'm not really casting Song of Slaying, but I will be. Shadow creatures. We don't need shadow creatures. Okay, so we're going to Amnesia off. Shadow creatures. That was just kind of speculative anyway, so... Okay, we have deflect missiles now, and it'll be sooner than you think that we're casting it. I have no idea where we're going to go next. This character is having a really rough time with just about everything. Part of it is because I'm worshipping Chei, and I'm just very, very rusty with that, and I shouldn't have been. I shouldn't do things like worship Chei on a 7 streak. Like, this is... You wouldn't know it from watching this video, but this is the 7th in a streak. I mean, assuming I don't stupidly get myself killed. So, yeah. Geez. Okay, so just kind of reflecting on how this went, I'm going to need to put some thought into how I want to proceed. But if I use Pog just a little bit more tactically, and I use Beckoning to bring things to me, really, I just need to not fight so many things at the same time. I'm not sure why I was under the impression that I could just sort of tab those, the 4 Ice Fiends and Antaeus at the same time. For the record, Antaeus is like one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful melee thing in the whole game. And like, even if I happen to have, good RC plus, which I did. I had RC plus. That does not mean that I can just sit there and swallow bolts of cold forever, you know. Yeah. So anyway, with that said, yeah, I don't know where we're going next. It'll probably be Pan, but given the lack of success we're having, I kind of just want to get deflect missiles online before I do anything else, so I may actually scum Abyss more, as shameful as that might be. But I'll probably just go into Pan. At least in Pan, I can make kill holes very easily, and that's very, very much not the case on places like Cocytus 7. So, all right, well. Oh yeah, and also I haven't trained any stealth. We'll turn that on too. That's, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking, trying to step from time without any stealth training. Of course that's not going to work. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to sign out now. Until next time.